Okay, just a random video about some old tools I brought today from a car boot sale in the UK. First one I got was this adjustable spanner. I think 1930s, might be 1949, I'm not sure yet. Really good condition, just needs a scrub. Works as it should. It's called the Master. So yeah, it's a nice one, I like that. And then I brought this, which is, it's a winch lock. It's what people who used to climb up telegraph poles used to use. Don't ask me how, but that's what they used to use. And it works. Probably about 1920s, 1930s. That, I don't know why I brought that. I think it looks as if it's off of an old Ford tractor and somebody's turned it into a nail remover. That's what I think. Probably not worth much. And then this Alamite Warner grease gun. And that came out of a Willys Jeep, Willys Jeep, whatever you want to call it. It's got USN etched on it. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's what that came out of, probably a Willys Jeep. And then, not strictly a tool, but a brander, a branding iron. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of it, would you? Does it work? I think it does. RT it says. Obviously that's not hot or I'd be screaming. Yeah, it's probably 100 years old or so. Probably used for livestock. Sometimes they used them for wooden cases, you know, branding wooden cases. But interesting little item. This says Michelin BTE SGDG. It's French, but I don't know whether, it says Franz on it as well. I don't know whether it's a tie lever or it's a stove for a stove. I'm not 100% sure. Just because it's got Michelin on doesn't necessarily mean it's a tie lever. But yeah. And a pair of secateurs, which are really nice. You probably can't see the maker on there, but it's CK, made by CK. So a really unusual pair. Paid £3 for them. And yeah, I'm sure you know what this is. It's a trowel, one-piece trowel, metal trowel, quite old, quite popular as well. People like these old trowels. I think it's called a fern trowel. I don't know if it's got a maker because I've got to scrub it up yet. But yeah, it will scrub up and shine up really nice. A spark plug spanner. I don't know what it's out of. Maybe a French car or an Italian one, I get the feeling. But I'll have to find out. I can't see any maker's name on it, but that's what it is. It's quite a long spark plug spanner. And you can't see that probably. But it says Ride Dragon Cycles. So interesting. I've got to investigate that, look that up, see what it's to. Obviously a cycle, but I can't find anything with Dragon Cycles on Google Images. But yeah, interesting. Massive BSA spanner. It's got a 3 Rifles logo on it, but it's very difficult to see because it's rusty. So yeah, quite an old one. That'll do it nice. Broad Trench, I think they're called, by somebody called Hawk. I haven't heard of them. I'll have to scrub it up and have a look. and a massive flogging spanner, or some people call them slogging spanner. I think that's a 46 mil. Is massive. Put that on the nut, obviously, and smack that bit with an hammer and it'll turn it. It's quite a heavy old piece. Atco, a lawnmower spanner. They make good bicycle spanners as well. And these are just a collection of old bicycle spanners, no names on them. Pick them up literally for pence, you know, probably £1 for them four. Great for working on new bikes as well. This is interesting, an antique spanner. It says Crowley on it on one side, nothing to do with Alistair Crowley, I don't think. And it says Sheffield on the other. So it could be an old bicycle spanner. I think they made bicycles and machinery and various things like that. But it's a really interesting shape, that's why I liked it. And they're quite rare. But yeah, I'll do it nice. Some people like to do them up and paint them. This is quite heavy. And it's a plumb bob. However, I think it started life out as a door handle, because you can clearly see the lead in there. Well, you probably can't because this camera's not very good, but somebody's filled it with lead. And it just looks like part of a doorknob, sorry. Quite old either way, interesting. Okay, don't know what happened here, but I decided I wanted a bike pump. Cost about 50p, I think. They're worth probably sell for about £7, quite a small one, unusual. Your 3.5-inch King Dick, Abingdon King Dick. Someone's painted it red at some point, which is good because it stopped it from getting pitted and rusted. It works quite well. They're quite popular things, and they're still usable. Yeah, like that. I think, I'm told, something to do with upholstery. Certainly this bears, you know, like webbing stretchers or stretching the material. There's another pair here, massive pair. They look almost homemade. I can't see any maker's name on it, but it's an interesting piece, quite old as well. And another one. It's what the guy said anyway, whoever they belong to, he said they're an upholsterer, which would probably sort of make sense. They do look like them sort of tools, leather working tools or something. Austin spanner, needs a clean up. These smaller ones are quite rare. Obviously smaller things get lost easier. Yeah, Austin spanner, probably out of an Austin 7, maybe 1930s. And a Humber, I'm going to say cycle spanner. Possibly motorcycle, one of those 4-way things. Look, it's very rusty, but it'll clean up well. This was a good buy for £2 because it's Rolls Royce. Possibly out of a toolkit, maybe out of one of the factories, but who knows. but it's in really good condition. It's not been tampered with or anything. It's got its number on the back there, F something or other. Yeah, I like that. And one of these vices, I don't know whether it's a Twizzle one. I've got to mess about with it yet. Let's see what this is in here. A nice old vice that is. That'll do it really nice. It's got a make on it there. P&B made in England. Yeah, that'll do it good. And some Melco box spanners. They're good because they're nesting. I could only find the two that nested. But yeah, in really good condition. And 3 more here. I think I paid about £1 for all of them. They don't nest. But again, they're in really good condition. So yeah, nice. And not strictly at all. I don't think it's a peg either. Obviously antique. I think it's some sort of a gate bolt, gate latch thing. That's what I think. Maybe this end went into the wall, maybe. And something latched through that. I probably won't clean it up. I'll leave it as it is. Maybe put it on eBay. And don't ask me what this is, because I have no idea. It really is one of them, something to hang something on, but it's very old. I'm tempted to say for horse tack, something to do with saddles maybe. But again, I'm not sure, and I just thought it was interesting. I don't know why I picked these up, but I did. An Audi keyring, wayside Audi, and I suppose you could call that a tool, little screwdriver tool, and another Audi thing. Okay, and that, I don't know what that is, I just picked it up. It's got like a ball bearing inside it, and it isn't very old either, but yeah, I did think it was some sort of a spirit level. But yeah, you can just see the ball bearing moving. I have no idea what that is, some sort of pressure thing, obviously. Again, one of those random things I pick up. A Barclays Bank statement holder. Don't see many of these. No more now, we've all got apps. And last of all, it's a Roots maintenance booklet for comma walkthrough models. It's quite rare. For them sort of things. You remember them? And that is it. That's all there was. The whole lot cost me 40 quid. So yeah, not bad. Could have been worse. There weren't really many people selling tools there, just a couple of guys, and that was it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that lot. Some nice old tools there. It take me a week to scrub them up and clean them up. But yeah, happy days.